Hi everyone, I'm filming this on my iPhone, so if things are backwards, I apologize. My laptop is full again. I had the IT guy giving me a call today, but it might be another week before I can get on my laptop and put together my cruise vlog and all that, so I thought I would just do a couple videos on my phone between now and then. I'm leaving town on Wednesday to go to the mountains. I might video from there too, so stay tuned for that. Today I just thought I would come on and give you some simple, happy life hacks. Things that are so simple that you can do today to make your life happier today or tomorrow. These are things that I've implemented in my life that have really worked. And here we go. All right, number one, I don't know where this came from, but for whatever reason, when I wake up in the morning, as soon as I open my eyes, I force myself to smile as big and as hard as I can. It's just like a weird, goofy thing, which I'm not going to do for you on here, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some kind of a God thing with our brain, but doing that, I'm telling you, makes a difference. Just smiling, being thankful and grateful that you woke up, and usually it's a beautiful day, and just smile when you first wake up, and it makes a real impact on your brain. Number two, also when you wake up, have a treat. Have something that you absolutely love. For most of it, it's probably coffee. Have treats during the day, thought out for yourself that you can stop, take a deep breath, and have a treat. You have a special lunch. There's nothing that makes me happier than knowing that I have avocado and lime in my fridge, because I know that's one of my favorite lunches, is to cut an avocado in half, salt and pepper it, squirt it with lime, and eat it just right out of the skin. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So have a special lunch treat. Have an afternoon treat. That is something I really look forward to. I love dark sea salt chocolate, and I will eat one square in the afternoon, really dark chocolate. It's amazing. It's something to look forward to, and it just gives you a pep in your step. Okay. Another thing I've been doing is, instead of writing my to-do list at night or typing it out on my phone once I'm in bed at night, I started trying to do it in the afternoon for the next day, or right before dinner or right after dinner. I get my to-do list done. I don't take my to-do list with me into my bedroom unless it's on my phone. I put it in my office. I leave it in here so that when I go to bed at night, I'm not seeing it, thinking about it, or whatever. And yes, if something comes to my mind, I'll put it on my phone really quickly. So that's a way to remember things if they come to your mind. But I don't think getting in bed or late at night, writing out your long to-do list for the next day makes for very restful sleep. So try to push that to-do list or that planner or that whatever it is that you do to remind you of things, push it up in the day before, and I think you'll have a more restful sleep. Listen to your inner voice and then change it. Here's what I mean by that. During the cruise, we had a large stateroom, and it was completely full of mirrors. When you walked in the door, there was a huge mirror. In my dressing area, there was a huge mirror. In the bathroom, there was a huge mirror. Behind the desk was a huge mirror. Behind one whole wall, behind the bed, was a huge mirror. Now, it was beautiful. It made the room seem way bigger than it was. But guess what? I saw myself in the mirror way too often. I hated it, because what was I doing? Every time I would see myself, I would just hear myself saying, I can't believe you're going out like that. Why did you wear that? Why do you have a V-cut? A V-neck on. You're too old for that. Your neck looks terrible. Oh my gosh, are you really going to go out in that bathing suit looking like that? I mean, I was so mean to myself, and I just started changing that, because it was making me very depressed, and it made me glad that I don't have mirrors in every room in my house where I see myself constantly. I get ready in the morning, and I usually don't look in the mirror until I'm taking my makeup off at night. That's a good thing. So listen to your inner voice, but if it is negative, change it. What I mean by listen is be aware of what you're saying to yourself. Like, I found myself lately also saying things like, you're such an idiot. Why did you do that? I can't believe you're so stupid. I mean, what? I would never speak to another human being like that, but I do to myself. So change that inner voice to be more positive, and I guarantee you'll have a happier day. Look forward and look up. Look up and forward to the future. Scott and I have had a really tough few years, and now things are settled out. But I find myself sometimes reliving those days, or something really small will happen that's not really even connected. I'll connect it and go, oh my gosh, here we go again. It was conditioning of so many things happening over and over again. I conditioned myself to expect the worst. Now I'm going to look up and look forward. And if something happens, it happens, but I don't want to live there until it happens. Okay? So look forward, look up. Be glad for the future, always. Don't compare. This is one thing that I was doing on the cruise ship. I wasn't so much comparing myself to other people because, in today's United States of America, I don't know what the percentages of people that are very overweight, but it's a very high percentage. What I compare myself to is my own past. I compare myself to how I used to look. Well, I don't look like that anymore, and I'm not going to look like that anymore. So I had to force myself to stop saying, you didn't used to look like that. You didn't used to, whatever. Don't compare. I find myself doing that on YouTube too, comparing myself to other YouTubers and all these other things. And why can everybody else do so much better than me and have so many more interesting topics than me and blah, 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 blah. No, I just have to be me. That's all I've got. So don't compare. And when you find yourself comparing, when you hear that inner voice comparing yourself, your worst to some other person's best, stop that. Change that conversation up. Be the best that you can be. Let's see if there's any more things on here. Oh, one more thing that's kind of interesting. I was at a friend's house years ago, and by her kitchen sink, she had this little list. And I'll just give you most of them were prayers for her kids or specific things for her children. But one thing on that list said, build a boat dock. And I asked her, I said, why does your list say build a boat dock? And she said, oh, that's just something that we really want to do. So she was constantly keeping it in front of her. Well, you know what? It was probably 5 more years, even longer, before they built that boat dock, but they got it built. I have this little sticky, I wish I could show it to you, little sticky thing that I got at Walmart that's like a little, almost like a paper clip, but it's not. It's a little clip. And you can clip things in and out of it, pull them in and out. I have 3x5 note cards. All the time, I will have a verse, I will have a prayer, I will have a vision, I will have an idea, and I will slip it, I'll write it down and slip it into that next to my kitchen sink to keep me aware of it, keep me thinking about it, keep me praying for it. And I don't know, it makes me happy when I see it thinking, yeah, I bet that's going to happen. Yeah, that's going to happen. Oh yeah, God's got that one. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. I don't need to worry about that because I prayed for that and I'm going to keep praying for that until it happens. You know what? That's what I do. So that is just some simple life hacks that you can incorporate into your life. I hope they've helped you. And before you leave, please leave a comment of a simple life hack that you have that makes you happy. These are just little things that make you happy. Leave them in the comments and let's all share with each other. And I bet we can learn a lot of other life hacks from y'all because y'all always have way better ideas than I do. That's it for today. I will see you back on my phone later on. Bye.